Interestingly enough, we're hearing that the Bulls want a strong return for Zach LaVine. I don't know what that means at this point. I've said it repeatedly. I do believe that Zach LaVine, if they're lucky, they'll get a return similar to Bradley Beal. And I believe that this is a team, the Chicago Bulls, that they don't want to rebuild, but they do want to get rid of Zach LaVine. And we're hearing from Casey Johnson of NBC Sports Chicago that the Bulls are open to trading Zach LaVine, which we known for a while, as per his trade request. However, the Bulls aren't looking to just give away Zach LaVine in a deal just to shed that salary out of desperation. However, Chicago is still looking for a strong return for the veteran guard. The Bulls and Detroit Pistons recently engaged in a trade discussion for Zach LaVine. However, things never got serious because they required one of Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, or I think the last guy was Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, and I feel like there's somebody else. Asar Thompson. And I believe the best way, $40 million. I mean, they could eat the salary if they wanted to, but the best deal for them would be Joe Harris. I'm talking about the Pistons. Joe Harris packaged, you would assume, with Joe Harris and maybe Kelly Hayes and Kevin Knox with a pick. That's your best deal. Best deal, I bet, that the Pistons would offer. They're not giving you crap for whatever you want, but I do think it's definitely something interesting as we see. So what we're hearing specifically, that LaVine requested the trade earlier in the season, and it was reported that Chicago would attempt to accommodate the trade. However, no serious trade market has developed for LaVine, who's owed just over $178 million through 2026 to 27 NBA season. So, I know a lot of people want to pay that man that pretty penny that he has owed to him.
Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we got some NBA news to go through. So first one, the Bulls and Pistons have had discussions about Zach LaVine trades. So before we start today's video, I want to hear if you're a Bulls fan, if you're a Pistons fan, would you do the deal? I personally, guys, I don't think so. Hearing this, it gives me flashbacks. I'm not even a Pistons fan, but it gives me flashbacks of the Blake Griffin trade. This would be guys who, like Troy Weaver, trying to save his job and trying to get players to help him win games for no reason. So let's get into the reports coming from James L. Edwards III, the beat writer of The Athletic for the Detroit Pistons. What we're hearing is the Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons have engaged on trade discussions involving Zach LaVine. However, the Pistons have found the Chicago Bulls are asking a price for Zach LaVine that is too high. Detroit considers Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, and Asar Thompson as blue chip pieces that are basically untouchable. They have no interest in trading any of those four players. Chicago has been focused on a trade package for LaVine that involves Bojan Bogdanovic and one of Asar Thompson, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, or Cade Cunningham. The Detroit Pistons have held firm for now, and trade talks have ended. But they could re-engage if the Bulls lower their asking price for Zach LaVine ahead of this trade deadline. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys expect to happen and why?